Hey YouTube. Yep, I haven't done a reading in a little while, but you're about to get one. I did do one last week, but I decided I was led to, which deck is it? It's one that I don't have a book on. However, I use my intuition with them and what I feel that it means. I can get different interpretations and layers upon layers of cards, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Yeah, it might mean certain things in certain decks or whatever, and people can sit there, oh, you're wrong. I don't care. This is my interpretation. Sorry I didn't get the book to it. However, you're going to get my interpretation of it, and it's going to be beautiful. Because the first three cards that I was focusing on, I mean, I don't do oracle decks. I may do one or two cards, but this is a full reading. And I wrote down stuff because I think I'm supposed to make up my own interpretation for all of this. But I didn't do the rest, so I'll make it as I go. Either way, this first card out is Cycle. Hope you can see that well. Hi Jess, how you doing? This first card out is Cycle. As you see, there's all these little handprints. Oh, it's a circle. I'm sorry. Boy, that must sound familiar. Our life goes in cycles. Right now, we're just finishing up a 27-year cycle. However, every cycle we leave our imprint. Also, what I look at this card as is all of our ancestors within our sphere have left their imprint. Because there's all kinds of little handprints all in throughout here. Every color. I also look at this as more than one incarnation. So I knew right there it was for starseeds and lightworkers. This definitely represents past lives. And as you see, it's a number, can you see that? It's a number 8, which represents infinity. You would have just kept going on and on and on and on and on with this same cycle. But I think the universe is like, let's break out of that. You've gotten everything that you needed to get in this past. This is also bloodline, could be bloodline curses. This is all your guides, ancestors, and angels also having their hands in the mix of what's about to transpire for you. The next card that came out was the Owl. We all know I love owls. I never knew why I liked owls. The next card that came out with owls, as you see what's right behind that owl is a nice big fat full moon. There's one thing we know about owls. They're very wise. They're not dumb birds. They have very keen eyesight. They can see into the darkness. Most starseeds and lightworkers have been able to pick these people apart and see things, especially when it came to these cycles. And we've been able to see it when other people couldn't. And for some, it represents an eye for evil too. Like just focus, it could, in a more balanced way, it could represent focusing on something that is just, you're kind of fixated on the bad things. Like you don't, not that you want to, but also this owl also feels the projections. It also could represent stalking too at nighttime. You feel like you're being watched. Very well could be these ancestors too that you're feeling. Well, I started getting some stuff about these cards that I have no book on. I laid them out and I'm starting to get a story, so I figured I'd give it to the collective. One of the things that's going to come out and you're going to realize Whoever you were dealing with in the past, they ain't shit. Also, this is the third card is the 39. This is one of the reasons I do like Oracle cards. I don't know if you can see that real well. Talk on it. See if I can. It's a 39. 39 breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Yeah. Well, if this resonates, please let me know. You already know that it's happening. You can feel it. All right, the rainbow then came out. Wish you could see these cards better. I should turn on the main light, but that'd be too much light. But I think, well, I want you guys to be able to see these cards. Because these are kind of a muted card. The rainbow. This bird took flight. This owl right here that was sitting there watching for the longest freaking time. Really felt like he almost became a statue just watching the bullshit go down. Well, now this bird took flight. Quickly. I'm not sure if this is this owl or an eagle. Take it as it resonates. However, this bird took flight, and as you see, what's behind him is a rainbow. This is card 41. This also equals a 5. When you go and take off from this old cycle, be prepared that somebody could be trying to keep you stuck there. Because we do have malevolent, and benevolent ancestors. Some have probably incarnated through you at one point or another. That is another thing that you have to understand. Overcoming and transcending your chart is huge. Not getting stuck in these patterns. This bird set his sight on something. And what represents a rainbow? A promise from the Creator to never destroy the earth. By water, at least. You want to know why this bird or the rainbow even appeared? It was a physical sign in the 3D that a spiritual person got from the Creator from a promised prayer. This bird was sent out on a mission. They knew the direction and the way that they were to go. Another thing, do not get in the way of your own destiny that you broke free from. I feel like this is going to really be fulfilled during the Libra full moon coming up on the 7th. And I really feel like you're going to glow. There's going to be like a distinction at this point. And people are going to notice that you're glowing, that you're heading in a direction. And it could be far away from these people. Because you know your purpose. You know the promise that the Creator has made you for. And it could cause conflict. It breaks down to 41, breaks down to a 5. Some people are not going to like that you're going to follow your free will. You'll be exalted when you're faithful, following your path. And because I have to bring it up, and rainbows are a part of this, how many of us have gone years and years and years? I mean, my God, how long was Noah building that boat? Till anything actually happened, till it started raining, and that comes out too. So it's kind of, this is going in a pattern here. Rainbows actually come after the rain. As you're following your promise and you're following you're going to glow and shine. I back away as much from any kind of conflict that could get into the way of you following your dreams. It's something I feel is going to try and pull you back, whether it's a negative thought pattern, thinking that just you're not who you know you are. The Creator has very creative ways of giving you signs and symbols. And you could set out fleeces for the Creator and be like, look, I hate to do this to you, but can you please show me this so that I know that it's you? Because nobody else could make this happen but you. The Creator will give you an answer. Sometimes you just have to be patient. However, I feel like you've been this bird is almost like catapulted forward. Now, right underneath the circle, it's kind of cool, is the Rainmaker. Many of you are element benders on here and you know it. Just letting you know that. The Rainmaker calls down the rain from the elements. Some people are even talking about, and I kid you not, it's coming out to the forefront that of the control of the weather. Where, thank you very much for the 6 likes. I know there's 4 people on here. I'm assuming there's probably more. The Rainmaker are the element benders and the ones who have been doing the earthly cleanup. The Rainmaker also is the one who brings restoration and purifies the earth. "42 breaks down to a 6. And it goes interesting because it goes 6, 7, 8, and then 5, 6, 7. It's so weird how this goes. And this is right under the circle here. I think that this, the circle here, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I think with many of you, some of the lessons you've had to go through, this cycle of possibly even recycled lives with your ancestors and stuff, had to be purified and cleansed. I really feel like the universe has not only just made you into a Rainmaker. Hello, how are you? Not only made you, but it allowed you to use your lightning strike against. Yes, it is a seashell mirror. It allowed you to use your manifesting powers not only outwardly when it comes to purifying, but I believe that you purified even ancestral lines. You set some of your thank you. You've set some of your ancestors free. And you no longer have to repeat those cycles and those patterns anymore. Transmuted it. That's what we're doing. Now, in the future, I'm going to let you know, you're going to be able to manifest. Some of you have the ability to do this as an element bender. To where if there's wildfires that break out on this earth, you can actually be the person to pray and it'll rain in that area. You hold that kind of power because the universe knows that they can trust you. All you got to do is shake your rattle. All you got to do is get into your meditation. And this power comes forward. I'm telling you what, this has happened to me. Almost a year ago, there was a few times where every time I would step outside, it would just start raining. And it started to happen again, where anytime I want to go do something or it's a beautiful day, it'll just start raining. And I know that it's the earth that's clearing herself and replenishing. But these gifts, some of you maybe have your own rattle too. You know, in ancient times, I shouldn't even say ancient, excuse me. Native Americans, I can tell you from that. And I know that indigenous tribes also use rattles to call forth rain. They also do rain dances as well. Now, this newfound power that you're going to find very well could be something brand new that you're just tapping into and you're like, whoa, you're starting to see the synchronicity of all of this with the rainbow here. You very well could call forth rainbows too as a sign that that has happened with you. All right. When you see this stuff, many people want to give a sacrifice. Sacrifice in past times was always outside of them. It was always, shall we put it this way? It was always an animal, or it was a child, or it was human sacrifice. Or, do you want to know what? You sacrifice in this cycle, this circle from the past, was your sacrifice. Now, of course, yes, we have to sacrifice ourselves. I think that this is most of you. You sacrificed your life to the divine plan. That is your sacrifice, is your life. That's why you got the rattle. That's why you're now the rainmaker. You're moving on to your destiny. And I really feel like this is going to really show up over the next week as far as with the portal happening. At 4:44 this morning, yes, I'm already up. At 4:44 this morning, for 4 minutes, 44 seconds, I will be in deep meditation. I also want to show you something else. This is kind of a warning here with the sacrifice here. You feeling like you're not good enough? You feeling like, well, I have to give this or I have to do that to deserve this. No, this is you giving up your free will and sacrificing this doggone circle. This very well could have been a circle of friends too that you were like, deuces. Yeah, I don't see her middle finger up, but if I could, it would be there. All right. I also pulled 3 bonus cards. If you join in on this 4444 portal and you press in, here's the beloved card. There very well could be some things that are going to try and distract you from taking time to meditate and pray today, because today we're bombarding the throne. 4:40 a.m., 4:40 p.m., or at any given time you choose. Whatever time you choose. You take that time with the beloved. You take that time with the Creator. You're going to get very clear. You're going to get very clear with exactly who you are and exactly what you possess. It's beloved time. You sacrificing yourself and all these past people, which was another 8, infinity, which could represent going around in cyclical cycles that never ends through infinity. Well, you're breaking out of that. You're pressing into the beloved. This is your creator. This is who you are. And pressing in sometimes is a 5. It's challenging because there's all these outside circumstances. The blade. Number 6, you're going to get truth. You're going to get clarity. You're going to be able to slice away all of the darkness that has been plaguing you for a long time. Whatever's left on or left hanging over, sacrifice it. You're a child of the king, people. Child came out. Number 7. This is the way the creator looks at you. You're the beloved. You're going to get real clear on just how much the universe cares. Because I have a feeling many of you have been taken care of supernaturally. Because you've sacrificed a lot in your life. And you become royalty. She's a little warrior in there. Look, she even had a feather in her hair. Yeah, she's also enlightened too. She's got war paint on, by the way, too. When you figure this out completely, the truth about how much Creator loves you, there is no going back after this. None. You can sit easy knowing that you're hidden in the cleft of the rocks. There could be all kinds of chaos going on around you. It won't come near you. I feel like you're going to have complete control over it. You're going to have complete control over it because you've made your life a living sacrifice. This wasn't something that was easy on any of us. Going through karmic cycles and endings and pain and, hey, how are you? But the promise. You all saw how dark and evil things were. Well, rescue's on the way. It is. Well, I don't know how I can help you. I don't make anybody my servant, sweetheart. We don't want that. You listen to what God tells you to do and do whatever God says. Okay? I just gave you a full reading. Well, I'm not exactly wealthy either, dude. But with that attitude, well, that's okay, but I don't know what to tell you. I'm good. Thank you so much, though. Like, I don't want to make anybody a servant. Nobody's better than anybody else. Become the child of the Most High. Make your life a sacrifice. And get the truth. By the way, at the end of the deck, we got the arrow. I'm pretty sure that there is going to be a trine. This is also 3. I'm very rich spiritually. That's where I'm rich. This arrow is going to point you north in the right direction. As you see, it's pointing north. It's magical. I really feel like your prayers and what you're going to do with this portal on 444 is going to go straight to the heart of the beloved. Whatever conflicts you were dealing with, they're going to get resolved. You're going to get the sordid truth on how to deal with all your misconceptions and or clarity. And whatever was holding you back from really stepping into your divinity. Spirit's going to guide you north. Be watching out for the scales of justice to unload. If you've broken out of this cycle that it's going to try and suck you back into, because you're going to think you're going to have to sacrifice something to somebody else. No, you just sacrifice yourself to the creator. That's all you have to do. That'll keep you out of this doggone cycle that you've already overcame. You're a child of the Most High. You got some pretty cool gifts too. All you got to do is shake that rattle and it goes straight to the heart of God. Well, I hope that this channeling message was good for you, for the collective. I've never used these cards before because I don't have a book for them. I just read what I felt like the universe was telling me. I'll probably make my own book with my own interpretations for these cards. So, I know I have a rattle. It's a little drum rattle thing. And I also... I love these. I usually use these during cord removals and stuff. But they're so... Is there... I tried to look it up. I couldn't find it. But I felt like I was supposed to make my own interpretation. Whether it's right or wrong, that's subjectional. You know, it is what it is. I don't care. It's subjective. Most cards, that's how you gotta look at cards anyway. I'm always looking at different meanings. There, that rainbow card came out again. Well, I love you guys too. Everybody hit the... Please share this. I'd appreciate it. Because I feel like this is a message, edification message for the collective. You know, we've been doing the right thing for so long. And we haven't saw very much action. And hi Misty, how are you? We haven't saw a whole lot of action like we wanted to on our behalf for what we've gone through. Well, I can say over the last 3-4 weeks, everything got exposed. And it came into the 3D. I'm still here. I'm sorry. I've been working on some things for my Etsy shop. I've been... Oh, wow, woman. That's going to be me when I get out of here, by the way. And wind. I've been very calm. I've been working on stuff with my Etsy shop. I showed you guys some of the cool things that I'm making. I'm also, I just made all of my bath body soaks today. All the ones that I had. The universe has been crazy busy too. I really feel like all of the darkness that we've been feeling in the 5D has now come down and is exposed in the 3. And when you actually see what we were fighting in the 5, I think it's going to freak you out. And it very well, if you're an empath, that's why I've been telling people, please get on your path. Please get on your mission. Please follow what you're called to do, because humanity is going to need us, especially women and children. So they've gone, yeah, the serpent. They've been heavily oppressed. We've had a smoke and mirror that we weren't sure what we were fighting. Well, I want you guys to watch, don't watch the stuff with the coronavirus. That's just, watch what this hand's doing while we're actually doing something over here. There's bigger things going on, and when you guys find out, which I'm sure you're going to find out, ooh, the heart of the sky, yeah, they're gonna get exposed. When you guys find out the real truth, it's going to make, yeah, the real truth, and the moon comes up in reverse. It's going to make you sick. And you're going to wish that you didn't have to see it, especially if you're an empath. Well, there has been a big old battle in the 5D. It's part of the reason I know that I've made these oils. There's been a big old battle in the 5D as far as with dealing with being stalked in the 5D. Some of us have been attacked in the 5D. Nightmares in the 5D of things happening. And now we're basically living that in the 3. And it's even more horrendous than what we realized. I don't think the universe wanted to show us exactly what was going on, especially if you're empathic, because it's heartbreaking. But you will find out, and you're going to be like, finally, we figured it out, what these trolls were fucking doing. I'm not going to get onto this. 10 of Cups. Some people are going to be reunited back with their families. I will have to do that. Yes. Well, we knew that that was coming. The universe has been speaking to us about what is going on. This is the 8 of Wands. We're getting downloads in our sleep, and many of us, whether we realize it or not, are fighting a hidden enemy in our sleep. We're going multidimensional, and we're fighting against negative, nasty beings, low vibrational stuff. Stuff that honestly, many of us are probably single because we couldn't be dealing with a partner and their bullshit along with the stuff that we're dealing with in the 5D. Yeah. Like I said, we're very important at this time. We don't have the time for illusions, or we don't have the time for disillusionment. We want the frickin' truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. We know that there's dark forces out there. Some of us has been majorly protected, though. Some people are very confused during this time. I'm just going to let you know that, too. I love the dragons, too. They've been released, by the way. They're helping clear up some of the, there they are again. They're helping, yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. We don't have time for this energy. Usually this Knight of Wands, I don't consider him too bad of a guy. He's passionate. He's taking his time. He's not bucking in and out. Plus, he's riding a magical unicorn, so there's something to that. Card of Sagittarius. I'm going to pull a 9-card spread. What can we look forward to after? I was going to title this, Why They Ain't Shit. I'm not even kidding. But then I was like, I mean, I probably got that for another sign, because I'm going to soon start the monthlies. But I wanted to put out this channeling and this reading. Yeah, the Empress, motherfuckers. That's exactly who we are. With the Ten of Pentacles. Many people are just, this is also, this is such Taurian energy. Such Taurian energy. Venus just went into Gemini. Is heading into Gemini. Many of you might be much more talkative. Ten of Pentacles. You're worried about your damn money. You're worried about your empire. I don't see you worried about no Knight of Wands in reverse. I think most of you have given up on those old contracts, those old cycles. Well, just process those dreams. Yep, there's the Hermit card. Sure, I bet they are weird. It's because if you're an empath or you're a light worker, God is going to get you where and speak to you where your mind isn't constantly running. Yep. This also represents self-isolation, but I look at this as choosing to allow the light to be shown and walking in that path, one step at a time. Finding your way to the Empress. I don't either. We're above that. And the universe ain't going to let nothing happen to us. Here's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Someone still hasn't completely got free from either you or you haven't completely freed yourself from somebody else. This Jupiter-Pluto conjunction and this Saturn-Mars conjunction, I really feel is going to break the shackles off of you. Yeah, those shackles. I can't see that. This is a person that feels very restricted. I get it. It is the Knight of Swords. Someone feels, I look at this as throat chakra card. Some people really feel like they cannot speak their truth. Sorry about, yeah, I was painting today. I do have green paint on myself. This is somebody who feels like they cannot, you know, get out of those circles. They just can't. And/or I feel like they keep their parameters when they talk shit. Looks to me like those birds are coming to take away the sword too. Someone very well could be losing their voice. Especially if they're speaking against the Empress. You can come against the fucking empire, people. Alright. Sorry for my F word. Trying to keep this as not cussing and swearing. King of Wands. Steady, firm, stable, grounded, fiery, passionate. There's a dragon there too. He will deploy that dragon and burn somebody's ass, if need be. Collective. Those of you who do work with dragons, yeah. All right. Another, you might have found this, figured this out in the recent past. So I'm going to do a quick 9 card. Celtic Cross. Central issue. You know your power. I'm doing a Celtic Cross. I switched it up. Okay, Spirit. I will do the Celtic Cross. What's crossing this King of Wands? Which is usually kind of like a fear type of what holds somebody in place. Which I do see the holding in place. The Empress. Do I be brutal while running the throne? Is it really fair to this person that I have this much power and can manifest anything I want? And I see people suffering in the world and do not have that remorse. You put in the work, okay? You're steady, you're grounded, you're passionate, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're caring. This is everything. Your standards are probably very high as well. Yep. You're not going to be suffering through this. And you might have that survivor's guilt type thing happening because you got all, you got the backing of the Most High. Knight of Pentacles. In your foundation. You've always had this. Yep, this very well could be a Virgo. Somebody very well could be pregnant too. Let's throw that out there. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving offer, but however, it does make me happy that he is on a fucking dragon. They can move pretty quickly if they need be. So this movie night not on a dragon, I don't feel. I feel like there's going to be solid truth. And if you don't get the solid truth, somebody might end up getting burned up with that mutable energy. All right, what's in the recent past? Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, now that's 2 cards of pregnancy. Somebody, if any of you have lost a pregnancy, I apologize, and I'm sorry. I'm going to throw that out there. I hate to say it because this chick is obviously pregnant, and this is 9 of Cups. This was wish fulfillment. However, in the light of things going on right now within the worldwide, I could give you a little illustration. Some people have had their children snatched, just to put that out there. That very well could be something you're finding out in the near future. I think that all the illusions and delusions of grandeur and how the spiritual life played out wasn't anything like what we thought it was going to look like. And that illusion was just turned upside down. All right, what's in the overview? What's in the overview for my collective? Starseeds and light workers. What do they need to know? What's coming out? One more shuffle, and then I'm pulling. That's just the way it's going to be. 5. Oh, well, thank you for... Hi, motherfucker. How did this happen? I'm sorry. I look like hell. But this is hilarious to me. And he's in the upright. And the Empress is crossing. This King of Wands. Some of you very well could be dealing with a Leo. That's an Emperor. That's a Divine Masculine. And here, yeah. Divine Feminine. Some of you have mastered your emotional stability. You've mastered your passion. And you're rebuilding your empire. However, I think that trust from illusions and past heartbreak and stuff like that have just been the one thing that has shattered you. All work and no play makes the collective very uneasy. And then when we have to get into this energy, we all know what this is. Really? Guess what? This is what happens when you're the child of the Most High. Just saying. When you yielded yourself and gave yourself as a sacrifice, boom. Kid, royalty. It's funny because somebody had said on a 3D site, well, because they were talking about the royals. And there's the sun. Some of you are definitely dealing with possible Leo. But the sun, this is the future energy coming in. You're going to be really happy with the way you look, the way you feel, the way, yeah. You'd be attracting a lot of dough or buck coming in. This is like the trophy. This is the trophy. Some of you are being looked at as the trophy. And or you're getting a trophy buck coming in. I know. Maybe during hunting season you're going to get a buck. I don't know. Well, I'll throw that out there. That's a nice buck, though. All right. How you see yourself? How you see yourself, collective? Damn straight you're balanced. No matter what's going on around you, you have ancestors and you have guides and you have angels helping you. As you see, this is like a scale. This is balanced. You see yourself as balanced, and here's that infinity symbol again. It's like, yeah, I know not to go too far to the right. I know not to go too far to the left. My happiness is coming in loving me, my divine masculine side, and my divine feminine side. I deserve it all. And when you figure that way, guess what comes in? Yeah, you had to go through the labyrinth back there. You had to figure out your way pretty much using your intuition and guided. However, you did have help. All right. How does other people see the star seeds? I'm afraid to ask. The star seeds and the light workers. How do they see us at this time? Probably tinfoil hats. Not so much. You weren't shitting when you were screaming, asking for healing. People very well could be coming to you for healing. Energy work. You're going to shine extremely bright. This is the glow up. This is the glow up we've been talking about. Star seeds. Thank you. This is the glow up you've been asking for. Aquarian energy as well. Many of you have been swimming in this water. You've been diving deep. And you've been putting your wishes out to the universe. And now your time has come. That's how people see you. As you're the one. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. Am I shocked? No, the Empress is here. The Emperor is here. This is a collective reading for both divine masculine and feminine at the same time. However, there is a difference to the collective as starseeds and light workers. All right. What's their hopes and fears? What's going on with that? There's my starseeds and light workers' hopes and fears coming in. Thank you very much for the donation. I do appreciate that. Any little bit helps. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll take that one. Oh, the Ice Queen. You know what? I think many of you are in such a sweet, caring, loving mood right now, or you're getting to that place of this balance that you really don't like to have to be rude to people and slice them and dice them all the time. Like, yeah, that's good for self-protective mode, but I think many of you have been kind of in self-protective mode for a really long time. The Queen of Swords don't take any shit. However, this Queen of Swords is playing the harp. And she's got her sword over here, stuck in the ice. She's like, you know what? I'm not fighting with these bitches. I'm just going to play some music. And oh, yeah. Time for some justice. This also is a card of Libra. So you could be dealing with Libra, but yeah. World's smallest violin. Don't cry for me, 'cause we ain't crying for you. Too busy healing people. We don't have time to be in this cutting energy. So we're going after dark forces. That's it. All right, what's the outcome? What is the outcome for my star seeds? What do they need to know from now? For the next week or two. What are they going to get revelation on? Oh, I know the sun is good. You're going to be happy. I think you're just going to get downloads of being happy. You very well could be getting really creative in your endeavors. I feel like anywhere you go is going to be a portal around you of healing and abundance. And people are going to look at you like you're just different. Because you're not letting the fear. Oh. But okay. Dear Lord, I told you. Judgment. You're being put on a high pedestal. You did the work. Judgment just came out. And then after that, you very well could be put on a new path too. This was your destiny the whole entire time. It just took a while to get there. And it's going to make you really, really, really happy if you accept this offer. Just to be happy in yourself. Not to worry about the old shit. People come at you with boo-hoo, poor pity me. You're going to play the world's smallest violin instead of cut them. Like, instead of being like, oh, well, you want to know what happened to me? You're going to be like, karma. And then after that, this Ace of Pentacles, you pick that up. Here comes the Six of Wands. Look at that. You're going to be walking away. You very well could be moving. Hi, shamanic healer. You very well could be moving after you just torched the whole fucking past. You might not have even had to do this. This might be, let me reference it, a Sodom and Gomorrah moment. But you're coming out of it unscathed. Walking into victory. It's judgment time. And you, the faithful ones, are getting the Ace of Pentacles. It's the way it goes. It's the way it should be. It's the way... And there's going to be a lot of people like, how did they come out of this unscathed? They've been working on themselves. They gave up what they thought was wish fulfillment in the past. They endured. And they learned how to balance out their masculine and feminine here. Your feminine, I think, is still this Ice Queen here. I think that this is kind of your hopes and fears. It's like, do I pick up the violin or the sword? This very well could be this balance. Tipped one way or another, it could go bad. How other people see you is the answer to their questions and to their problems. So try to stay with the violent energy. I understand many of you are coming out of a lot of hurt and conflict yourself. Getting used to this divine energy is kind of crazy. The bottom of the deck. Got the World card. Got the World card. Aries. Oh, yeah. Here's the Ram at the top. There's an eagle. There's a deer. This is a closing of all those old karmic cycles. With Judgment, yeah, you're starting a new cycle. This is all culminating into who you were supposed to be the whole entire time. Bringing forth the new earth. As you see, the sun rays are coming down. Having all these gifts of abundance, being able to see, being a seer, being a fire starter, not backing down, not giving up, ever. This was a beautiful reading for the collective. And the lesson that you learned in the past was not everything that glitters is gold. I really feel that. There might have been some ideas and some things that you wanted to birth that were just like not feasible. Someone didn't want to work with you. You couldn't work with somebody else. And you had to accept that. Now the balance came out. I do like that though. That Virgo full moon. This is called Virgo, by the way. Some of you are going to be looking very attracted to the other people. People who dismissed you. No, they're watching. They're watching like a hawk. You'll be the pick of the litter. Some people might try and come back with a reconciliation. You're going to be like, I don't think so. See me on top of my dolphin? Yeah, we're going deep diving where emotions can be found. I'm going to do my duty as a light worker. Pick up my brand new start. And to hell with the past. It's over, as you see. And there's going to be people watching your backside as you walk away. The cycle's over. Just know that. It's done. I love it. Beautiful reading. Like I said, if I could find... I hope you guys didn't mind me using my own interpretation of this deck. I've been wanting to use it for a while. Because they're beautiful cards. But I use my own interpretation. There's the spiral again. That's a 50. Join us in the 444 prayer tomorrow. We're going to be bombarding the Most High with, don't ask for a relationship. I can tell you that. Keep that out of... Just ask about yourself and ask how you can please God. That's all. You know, ask God what God wants. And I think you're going to see. I think you're going to see real quick that what you've been asking for, justice. Your wish is my command. Because you had the balls to go before the Creator. That's why. Sorry, I haven't really been watching the chat. I've been kind of honed in like I always do. Sorry, folks. I just don't. Usually I do see if somebody donates because it flashes up real bright on my screen. I see many of you going into victory. This cycle had to come to a fucking close finally. Ay, ay, ay. Like I said, don't be going before the throne asking God about some partner. Ask about yourself. Give God... What is the full moon in Libra outlook? I'm going to do a full moon Libra and outlook. This very well could be part of it. If you caught this from the beginning, I actually kind of give that. But yeah, I think I'm going to come on the night of the full moon and do a full moon in Libra. Last year's full moon in Libra for me was really powerful. Really powerful. Nine of Pentacles. Powerful. Yep. 4:04 a.m., 4:04 p.m. at your convenience, at your location, wherever you're located. Set your alarm for 4:44 a.m., 4:44 p.m. I'm sure it's getting close to like 3 o'clock in the morning here. So I'm going to probably end this stream. I do appreciate everything from all of you. So, yeah. Oh, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Don't be going and asking for a bunch of money. Ask God what God wants. The wheel will turn. The wheel shall turn as the wheels turn. Oh, so am I. I like being a dork. And I like being a magician too. Yes, I do. I miss pulling tarot cards, and I kind of had to step back for a little bit. Now I'm good. It's 5 of Cups. Not anymore for me. Please like, share, and subscribe if you first time on my channel. It's Homer Simpson. My God. Probably, possibly. Homer Simpson has seemed to be the voice of prophecy for a while, I think. Actually, it'd be Seth Rogen, but yeah. Find beauty way. Make sure you're taking self-care, self-love of yourself. I love you guys. I know I kind of look a little bit crazy here, but I actually did my hair yesterday. It was my birthday yesterday, by the way. So I went to my parents. We social distanced. I went to my parents. Well, thank you. And it was odd. I got to see my 2 kids. We had dinner. They had a cake for me. And it was nice to get out of my house for once. But I've been working on my office. Thank you. I started my, well, actually, I didn't start them. They're done. I have my bath oils for my spiritual baths. I have a couple different kinds of those. Thank you. Oh, I'm having more than just one. I'm having my Mars return right now. I just went up through my Venus return. Saturn is my moon sign, so I just went through a lunar cycle with that asshole. I don't want to call Saturn an asshole. That's not very nice. I do like Saturn. He's helping me get a clear vision for my future. So I'm having a lot of solar returns right now. I'm also having my Chiron return in Aries. So there's a lot of things that are switching up and getting more grounded and changed for me. Which I had to step back for a little bit from the tarot, but I'm hoping to jump back into it. Yes, I am. Help people out of these cycles and circles that they've been trapped in. I'm going to let you know, light workers and star seeds. We might be the enlightened ones. We might have been the ones first wake up. We're going to have a lot of people who are going to need to help. Trauma-wise, when all this shit breaks, you're going to see. Your career could take a completely different path. So, I love you guys. Like I said, please like, share, subscribe. YouTube has really shadow banned my channel at this point. And some of my videos are only getting like 25 views. Really? So if you could put this even on like your on your social media, Facebook groups, I don't care. They've really messed with me. And it's because I'm the truth. I ain't sitting there pushing love agendas all the time. We are love. Like my last video that I got, that I did that really amazing, that last reading I did was amazing. And it exposed some of the cabal, it exposed some things that I was like, but it got like 44 views. Are you kidding me? 44 views. It's like it goes out, and I kid you not, it goes in the vault. So most people won't even see this unless it's shared. So either way, if you know other star seeds, please share it on your social media. I'd appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys take care. Have a nice day. I'll be, maybe I'll see you in the 5th and 4:44. I love you. Mwah. Bye, YouTube. Maybe I'll come on and start uploading the monthlies for April. Bye.